Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Today is Tuesday, September the 10th. Tomorrow is the anniversary of 9/11. God bless all the people that perished and their families. We'll never forget them. And Trump wanted to invite the Taliban. But you know, he's cray-cray. I think I want to look at him. I'm going to look at Trump and do a reading on him, just on his health. I mean, just completely, just look at his health and nothing else. Just read on his health. Let's just see where he stands. Is he crazy like a fox, or is he crazy like cray-cray? I want to take a look at it. Also, I heard, I'm sure you guys did too, that Sarah Palin is getting a divorce. You know, I didn't like her as a politician and a Republican, and I didn't like what she stood for and all that, the stuff. But I hate seeing that her family's torn apart, and I hate seeing she's getting a divorce, you know. It's so sad. They've been together for a long, long time, high school sweethearts and all that. And it breaks my heart. You know, it's so sad. It really is. So God bless her and her family. And I pray that maybe, you know, they can get it together. You never know. Hopefully they can get it together. I've heard of people partying and then going back together, getting remarried even. So you never know. But God bless her. Let's all say a prayer for her. Even if you didn't like her politics, you know, she's a human being just like us all. And her heart must be hurting now too, you know. So let's say a prayer for her and her family. God bless them. Okay, so good news. It's so funny. I received in the mail last week and the week before, I received a card from Home Depot. It was a Visa card from Home Depot. It was like 20 bucks on it. And I'm like, why are they giving me $20? And I didn't even know why, but I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I'm going to spend it. Let's go to the movies. I have $20, you know, so. And then another one came. And then the other one, I think, was $10 on it. And I'm like, why am I getting these cards? Well, it's so funny. Today, I decided to straighten up my desk. If y'all could only see what a mess it is. It was a mess. There was a stack of stuff on my desk. So I said, let me go through this. I'm going to get rid of some of this junk. I still have a lot to do. But I got to this thing about Home Depot, and then I realized what it was. Y'all remember I stained my deck at the beginning of the summer, or maybe in the spring, I stained the deck, and they had rebates on the stain, and I had filed for a rebate, and they send you a Visa card. So I think I bought 3 of them, and I got $30 back. So it's pretty good. So now I know what they were for. I called my husband. He's going to the volleyball game, and I go, hey, remember those cards I got? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, it was the rebate for that stain I bought. So that's me in a nutshell. Y'all know that. Okay. Anyway, that's how I am. We're going to read on Beto O'Rourke today. Okay. I want to see how he's doing. I guess he's pretty far down in the polls, right? He's kind of way down there. So I don't know what if he's, you know, at some point he obviously has to suspend his campaign. They cannot just keep running. But anyway, let's take a look at him and see what's going on. Okay. So I have the cards all ready to go, and let's read them. The first card he get is the Queen of Cups. So, you know what I'm getting? This is funny. Before I read this card, I'm getting like, he is like the Energizer Bunny. I see the Energizer Bunny. I see him going and going and going, but he's puffing. He's puffing. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if that means he's just breathing really hard, running out of steam, or if he's a blowhard because of the way he's blowing. So I don't know what this means. Is he a blowhard, or he's just running out of steam? Maybe he's just running out of steam. I'm just describing what I'm seeing. I just flashed on this, y'all. I'm not saying that I think he's a blowhard. I like him. I'm just describing what I see. So maybe that just means things are winding down. Okay, I just flashed on it. Okay, here we go. Queen of Cups. This is a lot of support from his wife. She is just like supporting him, motivating him, and she really is pushing him. That's what he gets. And, you know, I think women really do like him. So he gets a lot of support for women. So I think that's what this means. Lots of support from women and his wife. Probably his mama too. This is a card crossing over. This is the Emperor. Beto this just tells me he's very logical. This is a representation of somebody very logical, not an emotional person. He's just like, he only does what he feels like makes very good sense. He's like, what can get me from A to Z? That's what he does. You know what I mean? He's not gonna, I don't know, he's just not a goof around kind of guy. And I think, and that being said, I believe he'll know when it's time to stop his campaign. I don't think he's going to be one of these guys that keeps going and going and going, because he's super logical. He's very logical. So he might not show a lot of emotion, but he's very logical. He's very smart, and he'll know when it's time. I'm sure he will. So, and overlooking that situation, this is Nine of Wands. So we know he's been through all these battles. This is about telling us, all that he's been through. And I think this even encompassing running against Ted Cruz. You know what I mean? He has just been running and running and running for a while now. I know that he's exhausted. He really is. See how beat up he looks? He's close to the end, y'all. This is usually, this card comes up when, the battles are almost finished. So this means he's very close to the end. And for him, success doesn't mean being the president, but success to him is all these things that he's learned along the way, along his journey. He can use this for the rest of his life. And I don't think we've seen the last of him. And that's success for him, for all that he's learned, honestly. The foundation of a situation, Knight of Pentacles. He's super ambitious, y'all. He's really, really driven, of course. I mean, who could go back to back running? And he's very patient, when they're standing still, patient. So we haven't seen the last of him. He'll run for office again. I am 100% sure. He's going to keep going till he achieves his goals, y'all. He's going to keep going and going and going. He's an Energizer Bunny. That's how he is. So, he might not, of course, he might not be president this time around, but hey, who knows? When he gets a little bit older, he might be president. You never know. He may run again, or maybe we'll see him in the Senate. He was in the House, right? I think. Yeah, maybe he'll overtake Ted Cruz at some point. I hope so. Now, this is all about, this is his past situation. This is 10 of Wands. Running for office started out as, a really noble act, that something he really wanted to do. But it's literally become a burden now. It really has. And he needs to pace himself before he burns himself out. So, he needs to take a little time off. And I know he did there was a little time in between Ted and then running for office, but not too much. So that's what this card tells me. He's going to burn out if he doesn't take a little time off. He needs to take some time off. But, we know what a burden it must be to run for office, any office, much less back-to-back president and Senate. Future card for him is the Judgment card. So judgment is upon him. And this is so true. We are all judging him, of course. He's being judged by everyone. And I just feel like, what's going to happen? Of course, we know he's being judged, but it doesn't really tell us the outcome of the judgment. It just tells us that judgment is upon him. So I'm going to take one clarifier and see if we can clarify that. Okay. So that is Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about, making a decision, I believe. So the campaign is already contemplating if it's the right time to end the campaign. So I think they are right now thinking along those lines. They're contemplating it right now. As you see, he's contemplating. And when you see the 2 wands, it's about making a decision. So he's trying to choose which path he should take. Should he go ahead and end it, or should he keep campaigning? So I think they're right now, they're talking about it. They're talking about ending the campaign right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hear pretty soon that that he'll make an announcement. So they're in talks to end it, I'm sure. Okay, guys, that's Beto. I like him a lot. I'm sure that we're going to see him run for office again, and hopefully it'll be against Ted Cruz again, and maybe he'll win this time. You know, because now we all know him. Everybody is, you know, knows what he's all about, and name recognition means a lot. You know. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. I am going to come back. I'm going to do Trump's health. I'm going to do that next, okay? All right, guys, y'all take care. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. If you'd like to get a reading from me, look below in the description box. My readings are $25 till the end of September. Love you guys. Bye for now.